everyone's recording you and you can't move. This is a nightmare. Like, this is a fucking nightmare. And it's like, when I look at this, I'm like, this is probably the most dehumanizing I've ever seen in my entire life. Maxwell Berry is a passenger that was traveling on Frontier Airlines just a couple of days ago.
You guys fucking suck.
Maybe before he got on the plane, he was drinking. I get it. I love to drink at the airport. The free wine in the Delta Lounge, I will drink that up, baby. Now, he probably had a few drinks before he got on the plane, and then while he was on the plane, flight attendants reported that he had 2 beverages. I feel like Maxwell was a lot more drunk than 2 drinks here. Because what happened next was, randomly, while he was on the plane, he got up and he brushed his cup against the butt of one of the flight attendants. Sometimes we as women, we feel or see things like that, and we turn around and kind of assess, like, what the fuck? This attendant knew that that was sexual. Maybe there was some kind of behavior he was exhibiting before, because Maxwell goes pretty frat boy here, okay? So she turns around and says, don't do that. Afterwards, Maxwell gets a little bit upset, tries to talk himself out of it, goes into the bathroom. Maxwell comes out of the bathroom with no shirt on. Just comes out, not wearing a shirt, walking around. Sounds pretty frat boy, right? After this, a flight attendant tells him that he needs to put his shirt on. Maxwell asks her, he says like, it's in my carry-on, it's in my carry-on. While she's helping him get the carry-on, he just grabs her boobs. The man is shirtless on the plane and just grabs the woman's boobs. This is sexual assault. This is sexual assault, period. Okay, so then he's asked very nicely to go back to the seat.
You are a fast mover. Please have a seat right there.
And that is when you just saw that bit with him yelling, screaming, carrying on. He's got his shirt on now. And while he keeps yelling, the Frontier flight attendants come in and they tell this man to calm down. And then this is what happens.
Hey! No! Chill out!
This scene reminds me of White Bear or something from Black Mirror. I know everyone's gonna think this is so funny. This is like the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like this image right here, being on a dark plane while a bunch of people are laughing and hollering at you, everyone's recording you, and you can't move. This is a nightmare. Like, this is a fucking nightmare. And it's like, when I look at this, I'm like, this is probably the most dehumanizing shit I've ever seen in my entire life. But what were the flight attendants supposed to do? And they already let him off when he was running around here groping the flight attendants, and now you're hitting people? Oh, God, okay. He is completely restrained. He's literally never gonna forget this. He is honestly, it makes me wonder, Maxwell, did you do something horrible in this world that you didn't pay the price for or something? How did we get to this point, dude? So this is from right before the plane actually landed.
Help!
This man got the right dentist, that's all I'm gonna say. Dentist is on point.
What I do have for you guys is apparently more crazy people on airplanes. I was like, Noonie, can you find more videos of people being crazy on airplanes? And she was like, absolutely. Dude, I'm scared. Okay, this shit says this man was zip tied after attempting to breach the cockpit. Yo, I would be scared as shit. Oh my God, I cannot have no plane incidents going down because I'm already anxious up there in the sky. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, this flight attendant has to do this shit solo. Ah! What? Sir! Sir! What the fuck? That's the biggest fucking zip tie I've ever seen in my life. Yo, look, they had to put, I thought gonna be, did anyone else think that like when they said zip tied, the man was gonna just be like this? I am shocked. But also, look, if I'm on that plane and he's trying to get in the cockpit, get him in the chair. Jesus Christ. Those are police issued zip ties? Holy shit. Okay, this one says, raw video, unruly airline passenger taped to seat. Are these people getting drunk on planes? Also, where are the handcuffs? Like, can't they just handcuff people?
That's scared for him.
I can't, yo, when they tape y'all up in these seats, they really tape y'all down. Oh my God, and then this person's back here just reading a brochure. Like, I get it, do your thing, and maybe they've been watching her get taped up for 2 hours, but this is just wild to me. What?
Is he gonna have Tourette's?
Are these Chewbacca noises?
You know, I don't want to show it to your parents, but I have that side too.
Stop. What's the protocol for this type of thing? Apparently duct taping them to a chair.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Wait, hold on. So I got a question. Chat, and then listen, here's one of the times where it's okay to be a 1 or it's okay to be a 2, okay? Honest question. 1 in the chat if you're someone that thinks all of these motherfuckers got exactly what they deserved. 2 in the chat if you're like, yeah, they kind of deserved it, but I feel a little bit bad. 3 in the chat, a challenger appears, a new option. If you're like, I don't like watching this, this makes me feel really bad, despite the fact that they've assaulted or groped other passengers. It's not fair to humiliate. I'm just curious. 1, 2, or 3, hit me. I'm gonna be honest, and it's like I said, it's super okay. I'm a 2. I'm a 2 just because I'm like, man, you guys did some dumb shit. Y'all did some really dumb shit, but these are some major punishments, okay? And hey, this is the one time I'm saying it is okay to be a 1, a 2, or a 3, okay? I welcome you here. But look, sometimes I don't accept your answer. I'm just kidding. A 1.5. Okay, that's fair. This is the fucking morality stream today. I'm sorry, guys. So something to note here that we've covered a lot on the stream is people doing horrible things and then playing victim afterwards. So I am personally trying to break through feeling really bad for people that did shit. Like, here we are, we see this guy crying, or I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman, but we see them crying, taped up, upset, completely unable to move. But also, we have to keep in mind that flight attendants, they have to protect themselves. You have no idea what this person was trying to do. What if they were trying to get into the cockpit? What if they were hitting other passengers? What if they were hitting flight attendants? Our flight attendants earlier in the story, one woman was groped. He put his hands on her breasts and they still did not tape him down. You have to be a very unruly passenger for them to get to this point. And the fact that everyone around the person that's taped down isn't doing anything, these people are recording and they're just on their laptop doing their thing. It's probably because they know that this person did something that required them to be taped up. So even though we're watching them during this period where they might be playing victim, don't forget that they did something before they got taped up like this. This person, Mint, says, coming from an airline family, nah, these people absolutely deserve it. Safety for everyone is the most important thing when you're flying in a tube with hundreds of others. Tape is the least worrying thing that could happen. I appreciate you saying that because I need to break through my own over sympathizing for people that play victim after they scare a fuckload of people, you know?